Hola, and welcome once again to the Schaefer two-car garage and small engine shop. Kind of a crappy day here in Louisiana, but it's not freezing cold, so I'm able to do a little bit of work. And today's subject is my friend Danny's Craftsman B2000 25cc two-stroke blower. Now, I have one of these things, identical, and I kind of like it. Starts easy, has plenty of power. I think it's fairly well made, but we've had problems with Danny's here, and I'll show you what the problem is and how I have harmonicated part of it to see if we can't solve the problem. So bear with me and let me, as my friend James Condon says, let me set you up a little better. This should be close enough that I can show you what I've been doing. This blower has got throttle cable, hooks in there, comes around through here, hooks into a bracket there, opens and closes the carburetor. There are no adjustments of any kind in here. And my blower works fine, but this one does not. And the problem with this one is twofold. Number one, down here, it would not go all the way to idle. The throttle was always open about 1/8 of an inch, or 1/8 open, and it was just running too fast. And then when you pulled the trigger, the throttle would not open all the way. It opened pretty close, but it just didn't open all the way. And I had no way to adjust it. I did move this cable up here at one time, but that did not appear to be a permanent fix. So I've taken a little more drastic action. And what I have done is take the throttle here, the trigger, and you can see I've ground off this whole corner here. And by grinding that off, it lets the throttle go all the way up to the very top. Before, it would only go up about to there, and that wasn't nearly wide open. So I've ground all of that off, and now the throttle will open and goes back to closed. I had to also grind off a little piece of plastic right here so that the throttle, the trigger wouldn't be hanging up every time you opened it and closed it. So I hope that's got the problem solved. This thing, I just put a carburetor kit in it yesterday. I don't ordinarily fool with carb kits. I just buy new carbs, but I did have 2 new diaphragms, and I replaced the diaphragms, and the thing seems to be running just fine. So these modifications are yet to be field tested, but we'll check it out and see what happens. All right. The last time I worked on this thing, before I harmonicated the throttle, about 4,000 is as low as I could get it to idle. Now I've got the throttle closing, and we'll get her started and see where she idles now. And we were running about 7,400 at wide open throttle, and we'll see how close we are to that. Let's fire it up. 2800. That's a nice item. It's taking throttle nice. We'll let her warm up good. Settling down now to about 2,700. Not doing too well there. I don't have quite enough hands to do this. Settling right back down. I don't know whether it'll stay fixed, but it's fixed now. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps somebody.